Okay, today is Tuesday. I almost said Monday because today does feel like a Monday because yesterday was a holiday. And Tuesday, May 27th, it's 9:25 on the East Coast. My name is Joseph. I'm the Smart Money Traders here on YouTube, and we're trying to look at this market the way the smart money like to trade it, and we will get into analysis in a second here. But before, let me just say this is for educational purposes only. This is not recommendation to buy or sell any futures contracts or foreign exchange contracts. Trading is risky. Definitely make sure you're well capitalized and know what you're doing. So now we're looking at this market here. Let's look first at ES, which is a market primarily we trade. We're looking at a retracement here from the overnight. Overnight we had some move down. We started here from yesterday at 6 p.m. We moved down and we went around around midnight. We got a reversal here, and we went to this fair value gap. That's a big one here, and then we hitting this resistance. Now we got a support level for a couple of reasons. This is a fair value gap created last night about 3 a.m. this morning, but this is also a support level because this was resistance here. Let's see. Don't tell me I'm gonna be. I hope I'm not. My ninja is not frozen at the moment. Hope not. I'll have to restart everything. Yeah, we definitely going lower now, and this ninja is not responding. This is not good. Yeah. Yeah, I got too many things open. That's what it is. All right. The sooner the better. It's 9:28. So let me just. At this point, what I need to be doing is yeah, it's only 1.7 gig, so I'm not sure why it's doing this. Okay, I'm trying to kill it, but it's still not working. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to restart Ninja for my VPS here. In the meantime, this market is selling off. We don't we don't like to engage anyway until maybe at least the soonest we usually engage is 9:35. So we got some time. So it's 9:30 now. Um, So yeah, it's unfortunate. We have to restart here. So in the meantime, what I could do, I could move over. I have the Ninja on my regular computer too. So it's not the good way to start the week here. Yeah, I think what's happening right now, it's overnight inventory adjustment. Last night, everything was kind of starting at midnight. Everything's starting to go higher. So I think right now we're looking to um, okay. Well, at the moment, this market wants to go lower. So definitely bearish at the moment. But we gotta keep in mind that this could be just let me, this could be just an inventory adjustment, from overnight. The overnight inventory adjustment here. Okay. Carefully. Yes, well. Yeah, we definitely going lower here. Looks like they want to push lower. Yeah, a little bit down. Yeah. And then for For the moment, definitely we want to be selling this market now. If we can get a pullback, if we can get a pullback and to 80, that would be ideal here because 80 was a nice level. They broke down 80, and this is right around this level right here. If they can come back to this zone, that would be ideal for to go short ES here. But we may not get that. We may not get that opportunity here. They're still selling. Well, still kind of stuck here. All right, I think the buyers are coming back in here. What I'll do is I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna have to kill Ninja again and move some of my windows from my regular computer to the screen for now because this is not working out. Yeah. Just move this out the way. Right now we're moving higher. Again, remember we said 80 would be a place to go trying to short it here. So definitely be careful here. Um, we got a pretty high tick too. So it could be a place to go short here until we wouldn't need a confirmation to the downside. But move this over here. This is Ellie. So Ellie looks like he wants to go lower here. We open higher. Go back this way. So I think Ellie here could be a short here at 210.40. That might be where we try to. We don't want to. We want just. Where's the one contract ATM? Yeah, that's my regular computer. But I think 42.5 here. We might go short on Ellie here. Because ES right now, we're still going to let ES settle. Even though we did say, hey, we had to see here, 80. If you go short 80 now, you're up a couple points on ES. But we're going to let ES settle. In the meantime, we're going to go down early here. Just properties. Last night, I think if you guys didn't during the stream yet, I was telling Victor late last night, I went long ES at the bottom around 58.69.5. So that's what you see here. One contract got 20 points, 20 points and a quarter. So today we're gonna treat today as a Monday. It's very. Today is very what did I say that? Gonna be very cautious here today. What else do I have here that I can move over? Yeah, we're just gonna have to do a makeshift stream today. As far as my, I gotta figure out what's going on with the VPS. I think I might have too many things on there. That's probably why. So let's just do this. This is the 10-minute chart here on the top left of ES. We got Phil here on. We got Phil here on LE short. Let's see. What are we looking for here? We're looking maybe going to this pivot here. That'd be nice if we can do that. And how many points that is from here to here? It's about 60. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. I think we can definitely visit this pivot here. And we have a 20 tick stop. So if we get the 20 tick stop here, we'll be fine. In the meantime, Let's look at this here. Yeah, just before I launch my order. Yeah, I think we got. This is too many. I'm gonna remove some of those windows that I'm not really using. Just leave the essential ones. Yes, it's kind of pushing higher. So let's. So L is doing here. L is down the tick. So that's why it's good to have a backup here, because without this here, we probably wouldn't be trading right now. Oh, okay. I think we got slipped because my entry was at 210.40, 2.5, but we got slip a tick, so that's fine. So it's 210.40. That was my entry. Today we're definitely gonna be a little more careful here because we have we have FOMC tomorrow, which is usually the day before FOMC, people wait and see, and also today being a day after a holiday, it's like I said, it feels like a Monday, not only naturally but also trading wise. So we're gonna see today feels like a Monday. Now this market's pushing higher. If you scalp 80 from 80 here, you probably made about 4 points. But now they're moving it higher, which at the beginning I said this could be inventory adjustment. The selling from 925 down was adjusting the inventory, so definitely could be inventory adjustment. But we're getting to a resistance level here. That's a zone of resistance. That's a resistance zone. Because this was support. I'm sure if we scroll back some more, probably gonna be more support here. But definitely they're buying right now. They're buying right now. All right. What else can we do here? Let's see. Let's see if we can kill some of those things here that we have. ADD. Yeah, we'll want this. Yeah, I think I had an extra other flow chart here. I'm gonna leave that alone. And so the reason why we took the short on LE again, we opened up, got some people long above this pivot, and came back down upon the VWAP and tested from the bottom here. And overall, LE. If I go to LE here, I think I might. Let me just type LE in here. Yeah, LE's feel like what's like a topping formation here. All right, there's the selling on ES coming here. So definitely, that's why. All right, this is the LE chart here. So what they did here, they took some people long from the 2 previous days here. and looks like they want to bring it lower here. So hopefully that's what happened for our sake. But right now it's looking like we're in a bearish mode here. This is LE. All right. Now they're buying again on ES. So we might see back and forth here in this zone for ES. So that's why we're staying away for now. We're not trying to decide. We're not trying to guess which way they want to go. We're gonna trade. That's why we're trading something more stretch forward like LE. We're gonna reduce our risk on LE. Probably we're gonna reduce our risk here. Let me see, from 5 ticks, I think. Yeah, no, that's 5 ticks. Yeah, about 5 ticks. Mm-hmm. So instead of risking 20 ticks now, we're risking 15 with just one contract. Again, today being a Tuesday after a holiday, we're gonna trade it as a Monday. So we're definitely gonna trade smaller. Now, if we can break down and make a new low for the day, and maybe go below 210. If we go below 210 here, we're gonna look to move to break even. If we get like say for about 12 ticks. Right now we're up 7-8 ticks. So 210. There you go. We made a no low. So we should expect some kind of pushback here toward VWAP again. If we get that, that'd be great. If not, there you go. I mean, this particular ATM goes to break even after 10 ticks, I believe, or 11 ticks. So we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it that way. Actually, I'm just gonna, instead of being +1, break even +1, we're gonna keep it at just break even. See if we can plunge down here. That'd be nice. Yeah, nice little breakout here. That'd be really nice. Now, if we look at, for example, hopefully if we get a measured move. Let me see where we could go. Which is exactly where our target is. Our target is right around the measured move from this leg. If we get this leg down like this, and we project a target from that swing, that's right about where we're gonna be at here. So we're at break even. It's a free trade. If it comes back and tag us out, that's fine. Again, today we're gonna be really, really light. We're not gonna do much as far as trading. We're not gonna try to force it at all, because we're already in profit from the overnight position that we took before I went to bed last night. So ES right now, there's some selling. Definitely, I wouldn't want to be buying ES at the moment. There's a big fight going on in that zone, so just keep that in mind. Let me move this. So right now we're right at the lows of the day for the day. So let's see if we can push down here and hit this support level that was created back in, let's see, on Friday. So let me know in the chat if you guys jump into that short on LE, or how you guys are doing in general. How's the trading going? Because right now ES is a big fight going on into that zone, so I don't want to. Yeah, it's a big fight in the zone here. Even if we were to break the zone, I think the buyers are definitely getting more aggressive. So at the moment, maybe above 5,900, it'll be clearer that we're going in higher. But I think at the moment we got. Uh, so we're looking to. We're looking for 29 ticks here, which is 290. Now, if we were to get to a target here. Yeah, trading LE is definitely boring. It's not nothing. Good morning, Colin. It's definitely not sexy, but it gets the job done. I'm using my regular computer here as to trade because my VPS has been acting up. I really need to just clean it up. I've been having so after the stream today, I'm gonna be cleaning it up because I had it running overnight and thinking that, yeah. So right now, let's see if we can get to this target down here on LE. Let's see. Any questions in the chat? Nothing. Any? Okay. Yeah, let me know how the trading is going for you. Again, this morning would be one of those mornings. You gotta be careful. Today is like a Tuesday, Monday. And right now, the last few minutes, we've seen ES kind of ranging in this zone. I think we may be going higher. But until this happened here, as you can see, the ATR is going lower. I mean, we're losing volatility here. Those little candles here, they're not happening now. We're seeing some selling here at ES. We're selling here, so anything above 89, yeah, we may be going higher, but I think it below 85, I'd say we might be going lower. All right. And for you guys that was watching on Friday, if you guys remember, I kind of hit the target for LE, got hit to the tick and then turned around. That was the high of the day. One of the reasons sometimes you got to consider the ATR, so the daily range, the ATR is because, you know when the move might be ending. That gives you an indication when the move might be ending. I remember it was 92.5, which is this candle here. Yeah, the high is 92.5. So that's why I got filled. Unfortunately, I was fortunate enough to get filled there. So that's why here I put my target here. A couple of reasons. Not only 60 ticks from the high, which is what they've been averaging more or less over the last 5 to 10 days. Also, we had a support. This is a pivot. They may come and try to attack this pivot here. So let's see what happened here with ES and with LE. ES looks like we're going higher here. Yeah. ES is going higher. I got too much of a margin here. Yeah. Yes, going higher here. Today's one of those days that you would trade micros on the indices because it's really not clear. Yeah, we're breaking this range. That's MES, which is the same thing as ES. As you can see, we range from 10 o'clock all the way to. Oh, okay, that's just what just happened here. Okay, I thought it was a longer period, but we range here for like a few seconds, and then now we're breaking it higher. Um, so we got up 17 ticks here, 18. So we got about 10 more ticks here on LE. If we can get down 10 more ticks, we will hit this target, and that might be it for me today. Okay, we got a chat here. Oh, okay, consumer confidence just reported. Okay, confidence is higher. Okay, that could be why we're seeing the move here and on ES. Today could be one of those short sessions because we're not trying to give this too much room. If you just got here, I'm using my regular computer because my VPS has been acting up. I think I need to essentially get some clean it up a little bit. I think I have too much data on here. Really should have used the weekend to do so, but I didn't. This weekend, kind of just sit back and relax. I had my kids with me and I was just being a dad. All right. Yeah. And at this point, we're looking to go higher here on ES. I think we're gonna go above 5,900 again. Um, so yeah, the buying is happening now. We are approaching the value area high, so that could be a place you got rejected here for a little bit. So that's something we gotta keep in mind. Let's see. Let me move my because this is from my regular uh, yeah, just do this. It's ES in the background. So we are pushing the value area high here. We may get some kind of pushback here. If we get some pushback here, don't be surprised. So let's wait and see here. All right, Ellie is going our way again. So let's see if we can. So buyers are getting more aggressive here. Okay, target got filled here for LE. Again, I took it in front, right in front of the support, because we may get a bounce here, but also we may continue lower. We may continue lower here. But me and you, we don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. I know I don't have a crystal ball, so it was a measured move. It was a measured move, and also out of support. So that's why we took our target here, 29 ticks on a Tuesday, Monday. We'll take that. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna make this a little darker. That's dim gray. Let's see. Not sure what's the better. Dark slate gray. No. I don't know if black is gonna be better here. Let's see. No, black is not better. This is gray. Oh, yeah, gray is good. So again, we're moving lower on LE here. So what would you need to do to come back for us to engage short again? Probably would be coming to this level right here, which is about between 210.20 and 210.37.5. So if we can get back to here, close to the VWAP, and get a U-turn, we may go short again. But we're just not gonna be trying to play with this market too long today. So again, let me know in the chat how things are going for you on YouTube. Again, it will be a short stream. So I think I'm gonna end YouTube in a little bit and then stay in. Now, if you're on YouTube, you're watching this later on. We trade live on the WebEx platform where there's no delay. YouTube, there's a 3-second delay, I believe. So basically here we're looking at this market on WebEx. So you can go to tramper.com, click on community, and the first link, which should be the trade room, you click on that. So right now we're looking at ES pushing higher. And above VWAP, above POC. Let's go back here and look at the ES on the structure chart. We had the initial balance high so far. I mean, that can go higher if ES keeps going higher here. We'll be going higher to that. So yeah. Yeah, we're pushing higher here. Definitely, if you're trading the indices, I mean the ES in particular here, buying is the way. It looks like. Now we're breaking down still on LE. Yeah, we're breaking down. We're breaking some more. Normally we go for 40 ticks on LE. Today we went for 29 because it was right around the ATR. Yeah, trade more. Exactly. When you get to, if you're on YouTube, when you get to tramper.com, you go to community. It's going to say trade room / smart money live stream. Once again, this is iffy here. Until we take out 5,900, I don't think we feel comfortable. Buying definitely gonna be iffy here, but for them to take 5,900, they gotta they gotta go higher here. So, but we came back to where we started selling off pre-market, and that's a big wick in the 10 minutes. It's like a nice 10 point wick, 40 tick wick down here. So I think definitely the buyers are in charge. Now it's a matter of, okay, try not to buy too prematurely here. I mean, too late. Because we could have bought down here, or it's really based on how you look at it. You can say, hey, if I buy here, it might be too late or too early, because you should expect a pullback here at some point. The pullback definitely is something that as traders we got to factor in everything that we do. You always want the pullback to be behind you, not an extended move like this. This is pretty extended here so far. I think a pullback here to this band is definitely possible, to that green band right here, that green zone. So, as traders, the pullback is almost like death and taxes. It's almost guaranteed. Well, we definitely got to that 40 ticks move here. If you had the 40 tick stop, you're good. So I think we might be one and done here on the stream. Last night I did, let me see if I can connect here again. But I'm going to connect without trying to touch anything. Because I think that's what happened last time. I tried to connect and I was touching everything, and I'm going to let this load. I'm going to give it its time to load. As you can see, all of those are bullish signal here. Got some 10 print here on the selling. Well, up there was no selling here, 10 print. There's some fat print on the right side here. See those big 4 numbers here. 4-digit numbers. Pretty aggressive buying here. And the buying continues. There's more buying, more imbalance here. So I think we're going higher here. It wasn't a matter of if we're going higher or not. It's a matter of, okay, will we get the pullback first, or maybe we get to 5,900, which is the round number, then we get the pullback. So all that we need to keep in mind. I'm gonna end YouTube. YouTube, thank you for being here. We'll be here tomorrow morning again, God willing, at 9 a.m. Between 9 a.m. and 9:15, and to get the stream started. Hopefully, we will resolve our issues with the VPS, so we can get the whole slew of tools here. Again, we're pushing down here on ES for a second here. All right, thank you so much on YouTube. See you later. Bye-bye.